on today's app. Open Sesame. Do you know what Open Sesame is?
Open sesame. Open like sesame seeds.
Do you think it's Open Sesame?
Yeah.
It's Open Sesame. Open Sesame. Wow. Did you not know? Like,
What the good open sesame?
now. See, there she is. I knew. I was like, you can't get me on the hammy.
All body, no plans, no plans. All body, no plans, no plans. All body, no plans, no plans, no plans, no plans, no plans, no plans.
Yeah.
Okay, you know the new song?
Baby's back with mommy. Hey, baby's back with mommy. Hey.
You know the new song that you do? First of all, hi.
Hi.
How the hell are you?
I'm okay.
You're not good.
Chloe,
You're not good.
Here's the thing. Also, every episode before we record, I'm like getting ready to be on for a little while with your ass.
Right. My ass needs you on.
And if I'm like coming off of not feeling well, you know, I got to really hold on to the little energy I have today.
Right.
And spend it all on this app, on today's app.
On today's app.
Yeah.
Do you guys recognize that? That's me. I'm the one. So
Hit me, please.
here I will. Your new song that you do at the Red Room, the girl pop music.
Which started here.
What?
Is that what you're going to say? Yeah. So I made a song. I'm working on it. It could be a lot funnier than it is right
It's
now.
so funny.
I'm working on a song about like a pop singer being like, I'm by, maybe her,
Maybe
gonna
him.
hook up with her, unzip her zipper.
Right.
And if you remember, that started on the podcast. We were making fun of music today, and I was like, I should make a song like that, and then I did.
Oh my God. I
thought that's what you were gonna say.
No, but I love that that's the, discography.
Origin story?
Discography.
Etymology of the song?
No, the discography.
Discography?
Discography?
But that's not what that means. Discography, and that's not what that means, okay?
Okay.
And just because I don't have
schooled.
all of my voice doesn't mean I can't school your ass.
Yeah, consider myself schooled. Okay, listen. When you're performing that song, you are everything that I am obsessed with in one act.
Yes, but you have to also understand when you're there, I'm doing everything a little more in your code.
Do you know that
I'm slightly code switching, and am I allowed to use that word?
I'm
Yeah,
not
right?
sure.
It's like meant for racial things.
Oh no, I thought it was meant for people who have like bipolar.
I think it originated with like when black people use like their white voice. They like code switch depends on what people they're around. They like speak differently. I enter Chloe. I fine tune my personality to you when I know you're at a show.
Because that, like, everything you were doing, I was like, that girl's out of her fucking mind and she's my best friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, that you're so funny.
Thanks, Chloe. I
And
love
you
when
become
you
like
remember
the coolest
what I
pop
do.
star. I remember what you do.
Yeah.
You're a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
And every time I see you up there, I'm like, what's my best friend doing up there? And that's exactly what you just said. I remember what you do.
Yeah.
You're a comedian.
Yeah.
And I'm part of it.
Totally.
It's so cool, man. It's
Okay.
so cool. Let's
It's
gab.
so cool. Let's go.
Guess what?
Hit me, please.
So back in the day when I moved to New York City, all of the kids at Parsons. This is so assholey to say.
No, keep
I'm gonna
going.
say it though. All of the kids at
Do you think we could get through one episode without being like, and this is gonna sound, and this is so bull? Like, do you think we could just be ourselves?
Let's try.
I don't know if I could. I feel like everything I say, I'm always like, and I know, and this is gonna,
Yeah,
and I'm always
you're-
qualifying.
Yeah.
Do you think we could stop? I don't know
Let's
if
stop.
I can.
I don't know.
Let's try.
Could you have come in so hot saying code switching and not been like, I don't
Right,
know?
like I immediately had to be like, am I allowed to say that? Which like,
Because cancel culture.
right, but also if it is something inappropriate, I'd like to know.
Yeah.
But I guess if you don't know, then I've just made everything freaking awkward.
It's a little freaking awkward on this podcast tonight.
Whatever.
It's literally awkward.
Whatever, major loser. Remember
Okay.
that?
Of course I do.
All right.
Okay. So when I went to
Oh.
Parsons, I'm just going to say it.
You went to Parsons.
I went to Parsons.
Was that the annoying thing?
Hell no, heck no, techno. This is that was the, I'm just kidding.
You've always got a new phrase.
I'm so crazy.
Always got a new phrase. You went to Parsons.
So I went to Parsons and all of these like kids like grew up and this isn't going to be,
Oh my God.
Oh my
So
God.
Stop.
It was all like really jappy girls and they all had designer bags. And we're 18, right? When we went to college. What are you
Your
looking at?
earrings are so cool.
They're
You're
mushrooms.
always doing a cool thing.
Thanks, You're finally seeing me right now. And it's always cool.
I just don't understand how you get up every day and something new is going on with you on your appearance. How do you
new. It's
do that? I don't have mushroom. I'm not waking up and getting ready and going, let me put in my mushroom earrings.
Is that embarrassing for me? No. Because I straight up was like, let me put my mushroom earrings in.
I'm like, I wish I had that in my body. I'm looking in my closet going, what is going to work that I don't have to think about?
This is a starter.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. You look awesome. Awesome. Okay. I went to Parsons and everyone had a designer bag and we were 18. My parents wouldn't let me have a designer bag.
This we know.
Yes, we know from the previous episode. And you all remember that I bought my Balenciaga bag as my first bag ever, freshman year, with my babysitting money. So, tales all this time, it got worn out a little bit because I wore it every day. I just started wearing her again. She's like broken. So then I go on the Real yesterday. I find the same bag, city bag, for $700. Wait, I know that's a lot for me, but hold on. For that bag right now, it's like $3K if you buy it, or to $5K.
Yeah.
And you know what I said? CHLA, Klarna, Chloe Richmond's version of Klarna.
Yeah.
Let's Klarna that. And let's fucking go, bitch.
Girl.
And I bought myself this bag.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Klarna. That's great. Wow. I remember your black one.
Yeah, this is like mommy of her. Mommy.
I want a bag like that, but not Balenciaga.
Okay, why? Say
because
more.
it's yours. Like I should get, like I can't copy you with everything. I already got the same dog. Every time you're getting a new lipstick, I'm going, can I buy it?
Can we get more so I can have some?
Can I get more so I can do it?
Yeah.
Last night I was like, can I have the jacket you have? I'm probably going to want mushroom earrings now.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to give you that jacket. You also wanted to take this shirt off my back. And you know what? I would usually do that.
Wait,
you know that, right?
No, I know, but you were bringing a date. And last night I went to the Red Room, and this is what I mean with the outfit stuff. I was on my way. First of all, if you can't tell already from my voice, we haven't acknowledged it. I'm coming off of a random ass June cold.
That is like so inappropriate.
Like what, girl?
No, seriously, girl.
You know I know how I got it.
Where?
John and I we're in LA this weekend for a wedding. And
are you gonna say where you got the girl?
No, where I got the cold. We are going
original?
to JFK. Girl?
Like the way you say that is an original?
Girl? No, that's like public domain.
Girl. Okay.
Probably started with black women, went to gay men, went to Ryan Beggs, went to me.
Definitely Ryan Beggs was
probably the
order.
Ryan
Beggs was part of
the
this.
order of everything I say.
Right.
Okay.
So you got a random ass fucking cold.
Because John and I had a flight going to LA out of JFK. Never again. Never a freaking again.
Why?
I hate JFK. I've
So
always
do I.
hated JFK. I'm
What
a
are we
Jersey
team?
girl.
Newark. Even though there's something crazy going on.
So that was
God.
That was well, I said it after I started to hear you say that, so I immediately imitated you. I have a fast brain. I caught on.
Yeah, I'm not
we
like
didn't say
that.
it at the same time.
Let's try again. Did you
Did
see
you
what's going on with JoJo Siwa?
Yeah, close. With Justin Bieber? What did you say?
JoJo Siwa. Did you see what's going on with JoJo?
Dating a guy.
Do you remember like anything
Yeah, what's going on with JoJo Siwa? Did you see her in that black outfit?
I forgot that.
Okay. Now we're just really going inside baseball here.
Yeah.
Back it up. Back it up.
Beep.
Beep, beep. Pack it up. Back it up.
Pack it up.
Back it up. Okay. We're going to the airport. I hate JFK. Never flying out of there again. The reason we bought the tickets was because all the shit going on in Newark.
Yeah,
Cut two.
We're always cutting too.
We're late to the airport. John runs ahead of me in the airport. He's like, can you please wait? My wife is right behind me. Please. They were like closing the gate. We're going to miss our flight.
Why were you so late? You were on Emily time?
Construction. No, not even Emily time. Also, there's John time, okay?
Yeah.
We need to start realizing on this podcast that it's not always me that's late. I'm actually realizing I have a diva freaking husband who's always late.
Sweetie is diva
He
husband.
is making my ass late these days.
What's he doing? Putting makeup on for like hours?
Like, I don't even know what he's doing, but he's making my ass late.
Sweetie.
I told him, because we had to drop off the dog with you, I go, we got to leave 9:45. We're leaving 9:57. And already I knew 9:45 was too late.
And I took my sweet time too coming down.
No.
I didn't even bring the dress.
It doesn't. We go to JFK. We almost missed the flight. I'm sprinting through the airport with a backpack full of hard drives. Didn't touch them the whole time I was out there.
Why the oink did you do
I had
that?
work to finish on other stuff.
But you were going for 2 days. What are you going to sit there and edit
I
when you're
actually did do some editing on the plane. On the way there and the way back.
All right. You can have
but
that.
still.
You can have that,
Sprinting through the airport with hard drives and an editor's laptop, which y'all know is 8 pounds. Sprinting. By the time I got to the gate, I was like, like literally wheezing, and the man in front of me was like, "It's all right, sweetheart, you made it." I was like,
you're like, it's not about that. It's about my lungs,
I
Dad.
wasn't being dramatic.
Yeah.
I was literally heaving for air.
And John was like already like getting a massage and like getting his nails done.
No, he was holding the fort down. Thank God.
Thank God for that diva.
Anyway, I think that literally the whole first half of the flight, I had a raw throat, and I sucked in all those plain air molecules and got my ass a cold.
Yeah, you got that. You got that.
So, anyway, I was gonna say
What were
I
you
brought
gonna
this
say?
up because I was like, y'all know I have a cold.
Also, like,
So I felt like shit yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing a shit outfit.
yeah. Oh,
That I
right.
left, and I was like, whatever, I'll wear this. I don't give a fuck.
It didn't help that the first thing I said to you, I was like, "Are you wearing that?"
Yeah, then I'm meeting Chloe. I'm giving her dog. We're always exchanging dogs.
At all times, one of us must have two. Or
Two, trading off for one, trading
yeah.
off for two.
We can
I'm on
never
my way
be
to the Red Room.
dogless.
No, and I'm on my way to the Red Room. I give you your dog, and you do immediately go like, "Oh, is that what you're wearing?"
But that wasn't like.
That wasn't your tone, but I already was like, I guess I'll wear this. You brought it up, and then you go, "Let me bring you an outfit." And then I go there, and
was a lie.
And then you texted me. Wait, actually, I'd like to read these out loud because this was very funny to me.
I walked into a wall.
What?
I walked into a pole.
But that's not what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but that
here.
was embarrassing. So that was embarrassing. So
Yesterday,
they were like,
you said,
"Here we go."
I ran into her, I gave her dog back. She goes, "I'm going to bring you an outfit." This was on the street on my way to the Red Room. I go, "Okay, great." So now I'm going to the Red Room going,
I feel bad already.
Oh, it's okay that I'm in a shitty outfit. Chloe's going to fix it and bring me something cute.
Okay.
Then she texted me, "I'm running late, I think, so no clothes coming with me. Is that okay?" I reply, "Yes, totally okay." I go, "Whatever, I got a shitty outfit, I don't care."
Yeah.
Not 5 minutes later, is it annoying if I'm early-ish?
That's Chloe Richmond time. It's
I
30
go-
minutes early.
No, but the fact that you said, "I'm running late,
I
so
thought
I
I
can't
was.
bring you clothes."
I thought I was.
I go, "That's okay." Next text, is it annoying if I'm early?
Like I'm by myself there with no clothes.
So I go, "Oh, you just didn't want to bring clothes,
Well, okay.
right?" Or what happened there?
Here's what happened. You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, my ass thought I literally was going to be late for a second. And then I got
and
ready in
today,
30 seconds.
Recording, I had no underwear on when she shows up.
Yeah, and I like it.
Supposed to
Like, I
record,
like
you
it that
show
way.
up 30 minutes early.
I like it that way.
And I'm usually 30 minutes late
There's
with you.
no in-betweeners.
No.
So I went home and I changed, and then I was meeting a boy there. So I got so nervous sitting like I was ready. I got home and I got dressed so fast that I was like sitting, you know, that meme that's like dressed on the bed.
With
I
the
was like, I
sunglasses?
just gotta go. I just gotta get out of my apartment. I was so
How
nervous.
are you always so early with your life?
I don't mean to be. Like, I realized, like, hello.
I'm looking at my hair. Does it look okay?
Yeah, it looks great.
Okay.
I noticed that I just get ready really fast. So then I'm like, I don't like dilly dally. I don't have time to like look at shit. Like you, like maybe an article comes up, you'll sit and you'll read it. Like,
What'd you say?
An article comes up.
I'm not reading articles these days. I should be. I'm not.
Wait, why was that so funny?
Because I thought you said Siddhartha, as in like a book on Buddhism comes up, and I just sit and I start reading it.
You start floating out like.
I start reading a Buddhism book
Yeah, it's
when
like,
I gotta
and
go.
then you're like, and everything's falling apart in democracy. It's like
Yeah.
now.
I am
Everything's falling
always.
apart now.
Yeah. Democracy has fallen apart. I am always bringing long-term activities with me when I'm not supposed to.
Right.
Like I took a bath before you got here.
Yeah, what the hell?
Because it was in place of a shower. And
Yeah,
I was getting over
but
sickness.
a shower when you go in, you get out. If you have someone coming over, a bath doesn't make.
Well, let's
nearly
remember
any
you were
sense.
30 minutes early. If you wouldn't have been, I would have been ready on time. I allotted
don't
for
even-
bath time.
I honestly don't think so.
Actually, we
Shut
started
up.
recording on time.
Shut up, Emily.
Whoa, and I will.
Okay, listen to this. I realized recently
But I brought a book in the bath is what I was going to say. It's like, I was going to read in my bath.
you were reading in the bath.
I didn't read it. That's my point. Like, I'm always like packing up my purse to do everything in 5 minutes. And I never have that time.
Right.
So why am I doing that?
Yeah.
I will bring to Equinox, I will bring a book and my AirPods of like, not only will I read a full book,
I'll then listen
I will
to,
then
like-
listen to a full book. And then I'll do some editing work while I'm there.
You have your flash drives when you go to the gym. Yeah.
Anyway, fucking anyway.
Fucking anyway, dude. So I realized something. Tell me if you think this is crazy. Okay. recently, I feel as if I've been more intimate with someone, and it's not where you think it's going, than I have in my whole life. And I'll tell you why. I was at a bar the other day. I'm drinking again. Shut up.
I didn't know.
What?
I didn't know you're drinking. I haven't seen you, man.
I'm drinking again, but I'm not getting drunk. I'm drinking here and there.
Cute.
Because guess why?
Why?
Because
your nails look sick.
Thank you so much. They're Chrome Daddy.
You are living on cloud 9.
It's Cloud Chlo, babe.
You are rocking and rolling.
Oh my God.
I love everything you've got going on, girl.
It's because of my intimate moment I'm going to tell you about,
Okay.
which is not the truth, actually. I'm just rocking and rolling because I'm sick as fuck.
Tell the truth.
The truth is, wait, what?
You're like, which is not the truth, actually. But I'm like, tell the truth.
Anyway, I was at a bar and I went to the bathroom and there was pee. A guy walked out and I walked in and the guy had peed and didn't flush the toilet. All right, whatever. And so I peed on top of it.
Ew.
Wait.
I hate that shit.
Would you flush it and then pee?
Yeah.
Because of the particles?
Because strangers pee particles.
So anyway, I peed on top of it and then I flushed it and then I went back to I didn't tell anyone at the restaurant or the bar this part of the story, but I went back to my table and I was like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? And then I saw the guy and I was like, he doesn't know this, but our pee has been together in the bowl and no one else here have I shared pee with.
Yeah.
And we are the most intimate because we're sharing fluids and juices.
Yeah.
And
well, the fluids and juices are sharing each other.
Yeah, sharing each other.
You guys have not shared anything yet.
Until later.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But
that would be a funny meet cute. How'd you guys meet? Well,
I peed on top of him.
I peed on top of his pee.
Right. So what do you think about that? And then that leads me to say, I noticed I was telling...
So you didn't tell him?
No, I didn't tell him.
I would have maybe gone up to him if you're already on that train of thought and been like, hey.
We shared pee. My guy. Pee. No, I thought that that's fun for me to tell you. I don't know why I wanted to tell you that.
I'll take anything you want to tell me.
And then also, you know how you I don't flush when I pee when I'm by myself at home?
Yeah, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't really either. I would never do that for number 2.
It starts to smell.
No, not me. I also don't go number 2.
Pee. Well, who's not flushing number 2?
That would be disgusting.
But pee, if it sits for a while, it starts to it smells.
You should drink more water then. That feels
not mine. No, even anyone's pee.
But here's the thing. So get this. My friend recently moved.
I'm not gonna drink more water just so that I don't have to flush my pee.
I would. That's the only reason I would drink water. Because y'all know I hate water.
So your pee must be stinking.
No.
Your pee must be neon, bitch.
No, but actually
your pee the color of mustard, bitch.
My pee is the craziest colors because I drink electrolytes every morning.
Ugh.
So my pee is actually literally glow in the dark. Okay.
Plasma.
Plasma. Okay, so you guys, this is the next part I was going to say. My friend recently moved into an apartment alone. She's lived with roommates her whole life, and now she lives alone. Woohoo for her.
Good for you, girl.
And she said, Chloe, something has happened to me. And I said...
I didn't hear what you just said.
Chloe, something happened to me. She said, Chloe, something has happened to me.
Glow. Go slower.
Glow.
Glow. Glow glower.
Chloe, something has happened to me.
Enunciate, bitch. Chloe, something has happened to me.
Chloe, something has happened to me.
You're still not articulating.
Articulating?
Yeah.
Articulating. Just, you know that? TikTok.
I have to take whatever you're taking.
Articulating. Have you seen that video?
No.
Oh my God.
And judging by how it went before we recorded, don't show me any videos.
But they have, and they love that.
Yeah.
The crowd loves it. The children love the
Too
books.
bad they can't say so.
She said something happened to her. Something happened to her. And she said, now that I live alone, I don't flush when I pee. And I was like, wait a damn minute. Do you think that's because we're we don't have to, we live alone? Or do you think that's because... But why do you think that is?
That's so dirty to me. I'm like, then my bathroom's dirty. I've got piss air. Do you close the lid at least?
No.
Why would you just have pea water sitting and stewing like a candle? You put a wick in there and light it? I mean, yucko. Yabba kippa yucko. Flush that shit.
I'm going to get a...
Why not? You're using ChatGPT? Flush your toilet pee.
Oh.
Hey, I didn't even mean to. If you're using ChatGPT once, you can afford to flush the toilet because clearly it's not about the environment.
I spent all my money on my Balenciaga bag. I can't afford to do anything else.
I was in LA and I saw a mom sitting next to us feeding her baby in a stroller. She was a real mommy.
Yeah.
With a baby. And she was in aloe and like looked like an influencer. And I was like...
The mom?
Yeah.
The moms can't wear aloe.
I know. I was like, oh my God, like kids are becoming moms. And by kids, I mean like our generation.
Right. Oh my
and
God,
it was
could
so
you
like
imagine?
trippy. I was like, she looks like a kid.
She
and I'm
has-
like,
she's
oh,
wearing
she just looks
aloe.
my age. Oh, she's almost 30. Oh, of course she has a baby.
Yeah.
Trippy.
This boy that I like have been hanging out with.
Okay, she's dating someone, you guys.
But like, I'm not like dating him. You guys
Yeah,
literally
you are.
stop. I'm dating him.
Where are you going this weekend?
I'm going on a date.
A long date.
Anyway, all I just want to say is this about that is all of his friends are like married and have babies. And it's so interesting to me to like be
That'll speed up the search.
what does that mean?
Like that'll make someone want to date.
Well, I don't want babies right now.
Not you, him.
No.
I was saying that'll speed up the search
For him?
for him. If you're surrounded by people getting married, having babies, that'll
True.
speed up the search. That was all I said.
Yeah. Wait for the paint to dry. What was that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I went to the Red Room last night.
She did, and she's really remembering all of it, and it's making me very happy. Although I felt bad because she brought this guy she's dating to the Red Room for me to meet.
Yeah, I brought him there to show because also,
But you know more than anyone.
I know your ass is not there.
My ass, if you want to meet me, well, that sounds, no, we're not doing that. If you want to
Just say
meet
it.
me, like if you are someone in my life, a friend of a friend, and I am meant to be introduced to you, unless you're industry, I'm not myself at these shows.
What if he's like the biggest producer in all the land and I didn't
Well,
tell
I know
you
he's
yet?
not.
Actually, you don't.
But it's like, I'm not personable at those.
I know.
I'm on.
Hey, it's okay. You're
Unless
totally...
I already know you, I'm hanging out with you. But there to meet the new guy you're seeing, it's like, that's not the environment for me to do that in. But you knew that.
Yeah, I totally knew that.
And he now knows that.
He now knows that, but I thought it was really cute, and I think you'll think this is really cute that he knows that Ellie's my soulmate, obviously. And and
I'm hoarse, so to get an out, I have to
it
scream
like made
it.
my like insides like tingly.
I have to scream it.
Volume 3000.
Yeah.
I told him that you were my other soulmate.
That's really cute.
And we were talking about it, and I was like, we were talking about soulmates, and I was like, you can have so many. It's not what I thought it would be. Like, growing up, I thought your soulmate is the one you love, blah, blah, blah. But I do love you.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I like have a few people that I can think of who are my soulmates.
Yeah.
Ellie, you. That's it.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my God. And he texted me before your show, I can't wait to meet your other soulmate.
That's really sweet.
And I was like, that's so cute. And you didn't even look at him.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I said hi to him. I sat with him for a bit. He also, let's
I
not
know.
forget, after the show, he goes, a little too many farts for me.
He was joking with you. I know.
I'm going to make fun of that. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm protective of my girl.
Yeah.
You don't just earn me going, hey man, I'm obsessed with you.
Yeah. And you don't have to be.
But also, I sat with him. I talked to him.
Did you?
Yeah, for like a couple minutes. But I had, here's the other thing. I had a lot of people there last night that I knew.
Yeah, you did.
Including Jenna. Shout out Jenna.
Shout out Jenna. Shout out Davey.
Yeah, I had other people to talk to as well. And honestly, though, maintaining those relationships
Are more important to you?
last night, I had to maintain those knowing I will meet this guy again. And I will meet him not in a loud bar of a show that I host. Do you know what I mean?
Totally.
I'd rather meet him at dinner.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
I can arrange that.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Does that make sense, though?
Oh,
Am I
of
sounding
course.
rude?
No.
Oh, well, I'm not concerned about it
It
today.
doesn't matter if you're rude. Who fucking cares? Also, like, hello, he can like be here today and gone tomorrow. You know,
That's exactly. And I was like, I have
do like
other
him.
business
Okay,
to
I
attend
really
to.
do.
Yeah, I'm happy about that girl, and he's a cutie pie.
Thank you so much.
tell you that much.
You guys also.
And Stella met him before me.
Oh, by the way,
Yucko.
Stella knows him so well.
Intimately. That's so gross.
Wait, you know what's so funny? That's funny because I watched Stella over the weekend when Em was in LA and Stella was at my apartment. And this is what I want to tell you. I did tell you yesterday, like, he knows Stella really well. he doesn't know you that well yet.
Yeah.
But he definitely knows Stella.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really funny that how much I love Stella because like I had him come over on Saturday night. We went out to drinks and then he came over and my AC's not working in my little box of apartment.
Ooh.
I have 2 dogs that are
you getting
pissing
a
and
new one?
shitting everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna
I
get
have
a new
one in my storage unit. In our storage unit.
Yes.
Wait, go grab it.
Okay, well.
I offered it to Asha, but she hasn't acted. So
True.
go grab it.
Okay.
We have to go.
I know. Shut up. Listen.
Oh. You want that AC?
Please.
That's what my brothers used to do to me, and I won't do that to you.
Don't do that to me. You're like, watch me eat dessert, little bitch. Like you said you're
What?
going to do to your kids.
Yeah, I am going to do that to my kids.
Okay.
I think that's a brilliant parenting technique.
I want to tell you what I was going to say.
Okay, but we have to go to the storage unit.
Right now?
No, but really soon.
Should we finish this and go right now? I want to.
Friday?
I want to podcast. I'm going to the Hamptons.
Fuck.
Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, so this
Your apartment's going to be hot as shit when you get back.
Listen to me, Emily.
Okay.
Oh, it's so easy. He came over. Okay.
Yep.
The dogs were there.
Yep.
The apartment was hot. Mm-hmm. Ellie was squeaking a toy the whole time. She couldn't stop. Stella was like barking.
And she
Stella was
does
barking.
do that,
And Stella's
yeah.
barking. And she does do that too. The 2 of them together were crazy. And
Stella
really-
barks until the 5th time meeting you.
Yeah, it was a little tough. And anyway, we tried to hang out. We tried to like hang out. And then I was like, you know what? I think you have to go. My dogs like are not loving this.
Yeah.
And I sent his ass home and
You
I hung out with
did?
the girls and I was like, I can't believe I'm choosing this than an orgasm.
Whoa. Wait, you actually sent him home because of the dogs?
Yeah. It was too much.
You could have come here. You had keys.
So we thought about that. I thought about bringing him here too.
I wouldn't have stopped you.
I know,
Well,
but-
no. New guy in my bed.
Yeah, I wasn't really going to do that, but I did
I would
think
say
about
drop
it.
the dogs here. Go take him back.
It's not worth it. Oh, well, maybe it is. He might be the love of my life.
Yeah.
But the girls need their
Wait,
entry.
I would have been pissed if you brought him here.
I would
Did
have never
you?
done that. I didn't step foot in this
Yeah, I
apartment.
know. I came back. I was like, wow, she didn't even.
I didn't. Why would
She didn't even. I offered it to her. I said, go stay in my apartment for the weekend.
Yeah, and that sounds
Do
fun
your
in theory.
laundry.
Yeah, that does sound fun, and in theory, the whole thing sounds fun. But I was like, I can't alter my entire life for the girls.
No, I know. I feel the same way. I'm like, when someone's like, you
continue
could
my
stay
life.
at my, I'm like, I'd rather actually have my stuff.
You know, here's the thing: when people keep asking me these days, like, should I get a dog? Should I get a dog? I'm like, no, and I
Yeah.
stand by that.
Yeah,
It's changed my life. I wouldn't do it any other way. But just right now, right now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Definitely having a partner helps for sure. I don't know if
Yeah.
I could have done this whole rigmarole alone.
It's
which I
so
just found
hard.
out. It's rigmarole, not rigmarole.
Are you certain?
I'm serious. I'm reading a book called A Gentleman in Moscow. And
Well, don't tell us too much.
well, I
yet.
just started, and girl, that's not even. I could pick from myriad amount of books.
Say that again.
Myriad. That's how you use it.
Explain
Not
it.
with A in front. It means a lot. It was like one of those vocab words that everyone overuses. That's a joke.
Nope.
Never mind.
My friends don't joke about vocabulary because we're actually fucking cool, man. Okay, wait. Actually, while we're on the subject of rigmarole, there's a bunch of sayings.
Wait, but
no.
it's rigmarole. RIGMAROLE. What the hell-y?
Oh, Miss Ellie.
The fuck?
Okay. The fuck?
Rigmarole.
Okay. So there's a lot of sayings that a lot of people get wrong, and I think that this was so funny. Because I was thinking about it, so I looked it up about other people. What?
You have to start that whole thing over.
Wait, I remember just talking, but I don't remember
Anything you
being
said?
together.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like phrases that people get wrong. For example, rigmarole,
Intents and purposes. Intensive purposes.
hand-me-down clothes.
Nope,
it's
that's
not
just you.
hammy.
That's just you.
That's not just me. Hand me down.
I don't know anyone who thought it was hammy, HAMMY, down clothes.
I bet you there are people out there. Please be people out there. Hand me down. Like these are just my. This is
Hand me down. Yeah, it's a bunch of hand-me-downs. You thought it was hammy?
until today.
Wow.
All right, and let me give
You
you
are
some more.
something else.
Let me give you some more, Miss Girl. Okay, open sesame. Do you know what open sesame is?
Open sesame. Open like sesame seeds.
Do you think it's open sesame?
Yeah.
It's open sesame. Open sesame. Wow. Did you not know? Like,
what the fuck would open sesame?
Now, see, there she is. I knew. I was like, you can't get me on the hammy. Sesame.
Open sesame. Oh my God. That is bonkers.
Yeah.
Open sesame. Right. Of course.
Open sesame.
I'm 29 years old and I would think open sesame.
But why would you open sesame?
I never would have thought that.
Okay.
Open sesame. Well, the only time you would say my version is when John's making some Asian beef and I go, hey, can I get some... Open the spice cabinet and open sesame and put it on the beef.
Exactly, exactly.
So I will start using that just so that I don't lose that phrase in my life. Open sesame.
This is another one. People thought that Ellen DeGeneres is known for giving things to people.
Because she was Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres.
Which I like. I like that one a lot.
Oprah was more of the generous, right? Oprah DeGeneres?
Yeah, she was. You get a car. You get a car. You get a car. But
Oprah
Ellen
DeGeneres.
was check under your seat.
Oh, no. I think it was Oprah.
She was checking under the seat and giving cars. There's no way. There's no way. How she have so what?
They were all just checking under the seat and giving out cars.
I wish I was there.
Giving out cars. I want a car.
So cool. Here's a Toyota Camry.
You know what?
I'll take it.
That's the thing with TikTok. It's sure, it's the new entertainment, but who's giving out cars?
Yeah, everyone in the audience.
To give out cars.
Every single person in the audience gets a car.
Gets a car or a trip to
Secrets
sandals.
Miami.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
This is a funny one.
Are
This
you
person,
serious?
yeah, that's really cute as hell.
She's like a frog.
She is like a frog.
That's my ice.
Close, Sesame.
Close,
okay,
Sesame.
Listen. Prima donna.
Girl.
Yeah. People think that was prima donna. Before she made Madonna made a movement and for women being an icon. Prima donna.
Don't be such a prima donna.
Is literally pre-Madonna.
No, but it's PRI.
Right.
So what does it mean?
No, I don't know what it fucking means, dude.
Oh, it comes from pre-Madonna?
No, it doesn't, but that's what people
so
thought.
What is the etymology
I don't know.
of that word?
I skipped it.
Well, look it the fuck up. You got a phone. You're looking at your phone anyway.
I don't want to.
Well, excuse me. I hope no one feels like they're getting sick just from listening to me.
I feel like I might be, and I have a big fucking weekend.
You're not going to get sick. It's the end of my...
When does this episode come out?
Sunday. You'll be in the mountains.
You guys, I wonder if I like him more or I don't like him. What do you think, Em?
What?
Prima donna is a common misspelling or Oh, because I spelled it wrong. They're saying you spelled it wrong first.
It's PRI.
And it's Italian for first lady.
Oh, prima
donna.
donna. First lady.
Originally used in opera.
The prima donna Jill Biden.
Oh my God.
Wait, so why would it be
prima donna? She's such a prima donna.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Okay, so it's originally used in an opera where the prima donna was the lead female singer of the star of the show. That makes sense. Modern use is over time prima donna evolved to describe someone who thinks very highly of themselves, difficult to work with, can be dramatic. So a diva. We knew that.
Wow.
It is likely a phonetic mishearing of blending prima donna. What does that mean?
Phonetic mishearing of a homonym, like deer and deer, D-E-E-R, D-E-A-R.
There.
A phonetic, you just hear it. The way intensive purpose is exactly what we're talking about.
Okay.
Some would say open sesame. It was a phonetic mishearing.
It was.
Yeah.
Because your dumbass thought we were opening sesame seeds.
Seriously, I can't believe I thought that shit.
Me either.
Do you have any more for me? Should we move on to our first segment?
Let's move on to the first segment.
All right, y'all.
Wait.
It's time for...
Hot girls, hot takes.
What's your hot take, bitch? Girl, hot, idiot?
Oh my God.
All of them.
I like that. If you're in an office environment and you're going to take your shoes off, that's not a hot take.
How about you don't and say we did?
Literally that part. I actually don't know if that's such a hot take or that's real. People are so comfortable in an office.
Who's taking their shoes
these
off
days.
at work?
People are.
Really?
People are so comfortable at work. I think you need to still go to work. This is so what my father...
I don't even take my shoes off in my apartment. This is rare.
This is rare. My father distilled. What's the word?
Instilled.
See, there you go.
Bestowed or instilled?
Or instilled. It isn't instilled in me. My father. My dad always told me, like, when you're going out, and this is to a fault. I didn't like this about him. He was like, you should put makeup on, look good, like try and look good for bloody Christ,
for the world.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't want to do that. But now I'm in this place of life, and we've talked about this before. You becoming a wife, you started to do this too.
Yeah.
Of like, we should try and dress a little up. People are coming into the office with their socks on, slouchy McSlouch, no makeup, hoodies on. And I'm like, we're here for business, girlfriend. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm here making deals. And if this diva's in her heels, then you better put some shoes on, honey, and at least paint those toenails.
At least paint those toenails. And also, you're going to do a better job at your job and your life if you're literally dressed up for it. Whenever I'm a little more dressed up, I'm just like...
Look good, feel good, period. That's
all it is. Look good, feel good. And I'm all for the comfortable clothing if you're running errands or if you're doing whatever you got to do. But even so, if you're running errands and you have to interact with someone and you need them to be on your side, dress a little nicer. They're going to help you more.
It's true. They're
really going to help you more. And also, I agree. Like a lot of this, like luxury athleisure.
Yeah.
Like comfy leisure wear to be worn during the day. I'm like, let's don't say we did.
Yeah, let's don't.
Let's don't say we don't.
I do not like that people, and of course there's days that I will come in like sweatpants.
Yeah.
Very rarely though. I'm not coming to work in sweatpants.
Yeah.
But people are wearing like matching sets for workout because it's like matching and it's like a vibe.
Yeah.
But you're still in your workout clothes, and girl, workout clothes are not your day clothes.
No,
sorry,
they are not.
I don't fuck with it. I don't like it at all. And you know what? I
Save
so
it
much
for
to
the
even
home and for the gym.
I so much to even if I was on an interview or a call that was really important, I would put on heels just to wear under my desk,
just to feel
higher,
it's closer
so
to
God,
whenever
closer to the girl.
Whenever I'm in those shoes, I just feel better,
right?
And I feel more capable.
Right.
That's a good hot take.
Thank you, Em. What's your hot take, you little idiot bitch girl slut?
My hot take is that you are so allowed. No,
I'm
you,
just
the general
kidding.
you, or you, girl. You are so allowed to stand in a parking spot to hold it for someone who's coming around the corner.
Whoa.
For someone who's coming around the corner, you can stand there and hold it.
I would be so motherfucking pissed if I was the other person, but I am so motherfucking on your side if not.
You know why I say that? Because I think if you were the person in the car, like...
You're helping your friend out.
Yeah, you...
Give me an example. When are you doing this?
Sometimes I'm having a car in the city and I'm parking that ish. But I think if you like...
And are you standing or is Sweetie standing?
He's standing.
Really?
You know, my bisexual ass does a better parking job
You're
than
like,
him.
your arms around the seat, like...
I'm like...
You're whipping the thing. Yeah, why does everyone get so turned on when
He's
someone
good.
puts their hand...
He's good at parking.
Okay.
Turned on with the hands here.
Yeah, it's like everyone's like, horny.
Because
They're like, let me just back up, put your backwards hat on, like, hold on.
It's capability.
Horny.
It's like you and the heels under the desk. It's like, I got it.
Yeah.
I've got control over the world.
Oh my God. That's like the opposite of an ick. If you have a crush on a guy and then you can picture, or girl, and you picture them whipping that thing like that.
Whipping that thing.
That'll get me.
That's the opposite of an ick. Someone called it a turn on. But I think if you are like...
Turn on.
Like, okay, you think of it in two ways, right? Like if you're the person wanting the spot and you're standing in it, you think, don't you and the person in the car understand if you were in this position, you would do the same?
Mm-hmm.
But then if you're the person in the car who sees the person in the spot and is like, move, you go, don't you think you would do the same? And I think ultimately the more of us would do the... Do you know what I'm trying to say?
If we all knew, we would do it.
If we all knew, we would save the spot
but
too.
But you think that you're in on something that people don't know that they could do?
I just think people have people...
Morals.
Like I've been shooed out of a spot before.
Values to not be rude.
Yeah, and I just think it's like, I found the spot. My friend's coming right around the corner. It's ours. It's ours. It's our spot. Get out of my spot. I mean, get out of my way. I'm in the spot.
Right.
That's my hot take. Not that hot of a take, but still a take I have. Next seg, it's time for...
What are you reading? What are you reading? What are you reading?
Idiot.
Okay, what are you reading, idiot?
Okay, honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in myself because, yes, I've been a little distracted mentally.
With a boy.
With a boy. Or girl.
Right, call back.
I am reading Death of... Dare I finish? Death of the Morning House. Holy fucking shit, Chloe. That's different than every other book you've ever read. I wonder what it's about. Exactly what you thought. I'm not even going to get into it because you already know.
I don't know what's it about. I have no idea what Death of the Morning House is about.
The Morning House is an island. It's a house on an island. Some kids died in it, and now it's open for business to get tours of. And what's her name? Don't remember the character's name, but she goes and she's there because she's gonna
just say what's her name goes.
What's her name goes. the little bitch goes and she does tours, and all of a sudden something spooky starts happening. Something spooky's happening in the Morning House, and is it the kids that died? I don't know because I just literally started it.
Wow.
What are you reading, idiot? That's all I have.
Well,
That's
okay, that was pretty underwhelming. I can't even lie to you. I first of all,
And guess what?
Just look at her. Oh, I'm in love with her. My dog Stella on my lap.
No, if you're listening and not watching, Emily just said that about me.
Yeah. No. I have been reading so much. It's crazy. I'm so proud, I have to say.
I am really proud of you too.
I really have stepped up my game reading.
Stepped up your game.
Step my game up.
Wait, do you think you've passed me?
No, because how many have you read? Like 20? How
I
many
don't
have
know,
you read?
idiot. Let me check.
I'm behind schedule still, but
How many books have you read, idiot?
I am, as of now, at...
I'm behind schedule.
Me as well. I've read 13.
Okay, we're good.
What are you at?
19.
Oh, shit!
Yes, bitch.
How are you still behind schedule?
Well, because I thought I'd have to read like 1,000 books. And I'm not good at math.
It says you're behind schedule?
No,
Let me see. Let me see, little liar.
I'm not lying.
19 and 40. You're 1 book ahead of schedule, it says.
Where does it say that?
At the top.
Where? Great pace. Oh my God, I'm fucking slaying. The boots down.
So why do you think
mama.
you're behind?
Because normally I'm reading like a book a week, right?
Right.
But last 2 weeks I haven't read a book a week.
Right.
But looks like
A book a week.
I was
A
trying
book a
to
week.
like make sure this girl is like in advanced.
Yeah. Trying to get ahead.
So
And you are.
what are you reading?
I'm going to catch
idiot?
up. I am reading so many books, so I will be set for the next few episodes, luckily. I read Ikigai, the book that I was talking about reading last episode.
And
I really recommend it.
that's the book that fell into your lap.
That was the book that literally fell into my lap.
Was it
I still had to
life-changing?
pay for it, but it did fall into my lap. It was, I wouldn't say life-changing. Like, I'm past the point of these self-help books changing my
Yeah.
life. They just make whatever phase I'm in a little better.
Yeah.
And I try and take some tokens. And I was laughing at it because one of the tenets of the people in this book. So it's a book about like how to live a life of longevity and a good purposeful life.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the book, it's referencing these centenarians, which are people who live over 100. And there's an island in Japan that has the most centenarians in the world. It's called Okinawa.
Mm-hmm. We talked about this, right? Blue zones.
Right, blue zones. So, and I mentioned, did I say that one of the key facts and figures of people in blue zones is that they
Meat.
stop eating when they're 80% full.
Oh, I thought
And
you
I
were
went, I'll never be centenarian.
neither will I. That's for fucking
Eat
sure.
when I'm 80% full. I don't even stop when I'm full.
We must be 150 at least.
150% full.
But also they like eat and drink red meat. They're like living-
No. They're like pretty much vegetarians. I keep saying in LA, I kept saying, well, centenarians are vegetarians because we went to a vegetarian wedding. And I said, centenarians are vegetarians.
Yeah, you like that
It's
one,
a good
huh?
little token. But I really enjoyed the book. I do think of, now and then it's nice to read a self-help book and reground yourself in good tenets. It's a word I've said twice now. Good tenets of pillars of ways to live your life. And I really did enjoy the book. And it's a quick read. It's an easy read. And it's a good grounding book.
Wow.
I lost you at the end there.
You
but
did.
Speaking of self-help, and I wanted to bring this up, the author of Atomic Habits
Very, very good.
has this email list that I'm on that you can be on too, not just me. And he
Perhaps we'll look into that.
he had a quote. He sends out, it's this email called 321, which is like 3 things from him, 2 quotes, and 1 question to ask yourself or something. And I took a screenshot of something today because I thought it was a really good...
You don't send me rabbi readings anymore.
I don't, but I still now and then read them.
I wish you would.
I liked this quote from his newsletter today that I want to share with you guys.
Please.
Treat failure like a scientist. Each attempt is an experiment. Each mistake is a clue. You're not failing, you're refining.
Oh my God.
I really liked that.
You're not failing, you're refining.
You're refining.
You're not failing.
You're
refining.
It's something I wanted to put. Now that I'm like writing a new show, I'm like, I need to see that every day of like, hey girl,
Yeah.
long road ahead. Lots of failure, lots of mistakes coming.
Yeah. Well, redirection is direction or something like that.
Something like that. So anyway.
It's not rejection, it's redirection.
That's good. I like that. That's good.
That's good. I wrote that.
But the Ikigai book made me want to like, because I get these newsletters and I throw them out, and then I read Ikigai and I was like, let me read this Atomic Habits.
I like
newsletter.
that. I like that a lot, and I think that's a beautiful quote, really.
Yeah. So anyway, we love y'all.
And my favorite quote this week is,
Oh.
"Fuck bitches, get money."
Totally, and you are on that vibe, girl. You got that vibe
Period.
going on.
Okay.
I love you, Chlo.
I love you, Oh, we love you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to All Body, No Brains.
Whether you're just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting these city streets, we are always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe. And please subscribe to our YouTube.
We know how 2008 that sounds, but seriously, you guys, subscribe to our YouTube.
And tell a friend, too. Lilas!
What?
Love you like a sister.
I'm kidding, Em. I know what Lilas means now. Lilas!
All body, no blanks, no blanks. All body, no blanks, no blanks. All body, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks.